Hey guys, Rowdy here. So this past weekend, my girlfriend was out of town, and I decided it'd be a great opportunity to go spend some time with my cousins, whom you guys met in the dart video, Aaron and John. And I was introducing my cousin to the one wheel and the boost board. My cousin is a very, very good skater, so the one wheel and the boost board seem to come pretty natural to him. So anyway, we're riding, we're having a good time, everything is going great. My cousin was riding the booster board at max speed. He gave it back to me to hop on and ride, and without even thinking about it, I just got on to go. I wasn't thinking about it being on the max speed setting. And the board just shot out from under me. It was, and all my weight comes down on my left nub, which is the nub that I normally, lean on. And it hurt insanely bad. Like, I knew I screwed up. They helped me inside, I'm laying on the couch, it hurts really bad. But I was still convinced that it was just a really bad bruise and that I would be fine. I actually went to, tell my girlfriend about it, and from her point of view, it was kind of a cryptic text message because I was just like, babe, I messed up. And she's over there thinking the worst, like, oh God, what did he do? Granted, I did mess up and, whatever, but I probably should have, just said what I did. It hurts really bad, but I'm choosing not to go to the doctor. Whatever, I'll sleep it off, I'll be fine. So I get up the next day and my nub just looks terrible. Like, it looks awful. And I'm realizing, okay, this might be a little worse. This might be more than just a bruise. So I'm deciding, well, maybe I should go to urgent care. But I waited too long. I'm sitting in my cousin's house. They're both at work. I can't drive because I'm just in too much pain. So I have to wait for my cousin to get off work. I get my cousin to take me to urgent care. They do an x-ray. It turns out my nub is broken on the end of it. And they recommend that I go to the ER. So we go straight to the ER. So we're in the ER. It's me and my cousin John. I get him to take some footage with my phone, just in case, some good footage, show you guys or whatever. And this is what he got for like 2 minutes. Thought it was pretty funny. But anyway, so I'm in the ER. I'm waiting for about 6 or 7 hours while they're consulting the orthopedic doctor. I think he was a little confused as to what to do. He probably never dealt with a guy with no legs breaking his leg. That doesn't happen every day. But ultimately, they decided to just put a splint on it and, let it ride. The biggest issue was to make sure that the brake was aligned, so that way it would heal back properly. Because I use my nub for everything, so if it didn't heal back properly, I might be in trouble. But it was awful. When a guy with no legs breaks his leg, it definitely affects his mobility. So it was really kind of inconvenient that this happened while my girlfriend was out of town. But luckily, some folks stepped in. My emo came over one day, she brought me some lunch. My co-workers came over the next day, which I thought was really awesome. They brought me some lunch, they made sure I was okay. I just felt really blessed to have, friends and family like that to help me in my time of need. It's been about a week since this actually happened, and I'm doing a lot better. Like, I can get around a little bit more. The most annoying thing to deal with this type of injury so far is just having to go to the bathroom. Since I have to do that multiple times a day. Another really frustrating thing is I cannot drive right now. But my girlfriend's back in town, and she can drive me to work or wherever else I need to go, which is really nice. But I actually had to recruit a friend to drive to the airport to go pick her up when she came back. It was 2.5 hours one way, so that was very nice of my friend to help me out there. That was quite a big favor to ask. I'm getting an x-ray Monday, and if that looks good, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be waiting 5 or 6 weeks for my bone to heal, and I should be fine as long as I can stay off of it and not hurt it even more. Once my nub heals though, I fully intend to continue skating, continue one-wheeling. However, I do plan to invest in some sort of pads. I gotta find a way to protect my nub. So, maybe some sort of custom pad. I mainly use the skateboard to get from point A to point B, so pads usually weren't a thing because I was never really going that fast. If you're out there and you're riding for fun and you're trying to reach max speeds and, you're just having a good time, I would strongly recommend pads to anyone. Wear a helmet, wear elbow pads. If you have legs, wear knee pads. Protect yourself. Pretend like you're going to fall every time and then plan for that. All in all, I'm very thankful that the injury wasn't worse. Like, I feel like it could have been a lot worse, and I'm glad it wasn't. But either way, it was a lesson for me to like protect myself next time. So yeah, not the greatest weekend I ever had. I think in the end, it just makes me thankful for, you know, what I have. Thankful that I can get around the way I do, and, you know, that sort of thing. So anyway, that's how my weekend went. And that's going to do it for this video. I'll catch you guys next time.